Emma Watson, the beloved actress known for her iconic role as Hermione Granger in the Harry Potter series, has once again captured the public's imagination, this time not through her on-screen performances but through a subtle yet striking piece of jewelry adorning her left hand. For months, eagle-eyed fans and fashion enthusiasts have been buzzing with speculation about a stunning diamond ring that Watson has been spotted wearing, particularly on her left ring finger, a placement that traditionally signals engagement or marital commitment. The 35-year-old star, who has long maintained a private personal life, stepped into the spotlight during Paris Fashion Week, where the ring took center stage, sparking a whirlwind of rumors about a possible secret romance or even an impending wedding. But as Watson herself has now clarified, the true story behind this sparkling accessory is far more profound and personal, rooted in themes of friendship, self-discovery, and the intentional building of a chosen family in a world that often feels isolating. Picture the scene. The opulent halls of the Miu Miu fashion show in Paris, where high fashion meets high drama. Watson arrives, effortlessly chic in a pink silk mini dress that hugs her frame just so, paired with a short brown suede coat that adds a touch of earthy elegance. Her hair is styled in loose waves, framing her face with an air of quiet confidence, and her makeup is minimal, a nod to her preference for authenticity over artifice. But it's her hands that draw the gaze. On her right hand, a few delicate rings and a slender bracelet catch the light, understated and feminine. Yet, it's the left hand that commands attention. There, on the all-important ring finger, sits a dazzling diamond cluster ring, its central round-cut diamond gleaming like a captured star, surrounded by 22 meticulously placed baguette diamonds fanning out in a petal-like formation. The shank appears to be crafted from yellow or rose gold, warm and inviting, and upon closer inspection, it's paired with a simple yellow gold band that enhances rather than competes with the main stone. The overall effect is one of quiet luxury, bold yet not ostentatious, modern yet timeless. Photographers swarm as Watson takes her seat in the front row, her posture relaxed but poised, a small smile playing on her lips as she chats with fellow attendees. The ring, now impossible to ignore, becomes the unspoken star of the evening. Social media erupts almost instantly. Is Emma engaged? One fan tweets, attaching a zoomed-in photo of her hand mid-gesture. Who's the lucky guy? She's been so private, this has to mean something big. Another comments, theorizing about potential suitors from her inner circle. The speculation isn't baseless. Watson's romantic history has been the subject of endless fascination. From her high-profile relationship with businessman Leo Robinson, which ended amicably in 2022 after 3 years, to fleeting romances with actors like Cord Overstreet and directors like Francis Lawrence, the actress has always guarded her heart, and her privacy, with fierce determination. Single status has been her narrative for the past couple of years, a deliberate choice amid a career that skyrocketed her to fame before she could even vote. So this ring? It feels like a plot twist in her carefully curated story. But rewind to just a month prior at the Venice Film Festival, where the ring made its subtle debut. There, Watson opted to wear it on her right hand, a placement that traditionally signifies something less committal, perhaps a fashion statement or a personal talisman. She was promoting a new project, her first major film role in years, dressed in a flowing gown that evoked old Hollywood glamour. The jewelry choice included pieces from designer Jessica McCormick, known for her whimsical yet sophisticated designs, and the ring blended seamlessly into the ensemble. At the time, few noticed it amid the red carpet frenzy, and those who did chalked it up to Watson's evolving style. A woman in her mid-30s experimenting with bolder accessories as she navigates life post-Potter. Venice, with its canals and historic allure, seemed like the perfect backdrop for such understated elegance. Yet, that right-hand placement tempered any immediate engagement whispers, allowing Watson to focus on her work, a gritty indie drama that explores themes of identity and resilience, mirroring her own journey. It was during this interlude between Venice's watery elegance and Paris's high-fashion hustle that Watson opened up in a deeply introspective way. She joined Shetty, the renowned mindfulness expert and podcast host, for an episode of his show, On Purpose, titled The Truth Behind Why I Walked Away from Fame. The conversation, which ran over an hour, delved into the raw underbelly of stardom, the mental health toll of early success, the pressure to perform perfection, and the liberating power of stepping back to reclaim one's narrative. Watson, seated in a sunlit studio with Shetty opposite her, spoke with the vulnerability that has endeared her to so many. She recounted her decision to pause her acting career in 2019, not out of burnout per se, but from a profound need for authenticity. I felt like I was living someone else's version of my life, she admitted, her voice steady but laced with emotion. The fame machine. It chews you up and spits out a version of you that's palatable to the masses. I needed to find my own voice again. The discussion naturally veered toward personal milestones, including marriage, a topic that's loomed large in Watson's public persona. As a UN Women Goodwill ambassador and vocal feminist, she's long challenged societal norms around relationships. Women are being pressured into it from every angle, she reflected, her eyes distant as if revisiting old battles. It's sold as the ultimate goal, but what if it's not? I'm just so happy not to be divorced yet. That sounds negative, I know. But truly, I might never feel worthy of it. I hope it happens, but I don't feel entitled. Her words hung in the air, a poignant reminder of the scrutiny she's faced. Remember the 2019 Vanity Fair interview where she declared herself self-partnered? It was a manifesto of self-love, but it also invited mockery from those who saw it as a deflection. Here with Shetty she unpacked it further. The fear of losing oneself in partnership, the statistics on divorce rates that haunt ambitious women, and the quiet joy of solitude. And then, seamlessly, the conversation turned to the ring, the very object that's now dominating headlines. Watson's face lit up, her fingers absent-mindedly tracing the diamonds as she leaned forward. "This isn't what you think," she began, her tone playful yet earnest. "I did a ritual, or really just a day of celebrating, with my friends and chosen family. We gathered, shared stories, laughed until we cried, and they each bought me this ring. It has 22 petals on it, you see? 22 baguettes, each one representing a petal of this life I've cultivated. One from each of them." She paused, her voice softening. "I've built this community from scratch. It's not blood ties, it's bonds forged in fire, through late-night talks, through heartbreaks, through triumphs. To me, this ring is more valuable than any solitaire from a suitor. It represents roots, faith, trust, the life I always wanted but had to fight for." In that moment, the ring